Hi, we're going to be talking about friction today. So friction is the force that pushes back on any movement of two objects in contact with each other. So I've got a little graphic here. I guess it's kind of backwards for you. So this is static friction. We've got the force pushing on it this way and friction pushing on it that way, so there's no movement, or no motion, I mean. Sliding friction, you've got the force pushing this way and sliding motion going that way. So even with the friction going that way, it can still move. And then rolling friction, you've got the force pushing this way and the rolling motion pushing that way and the friction pushing against it. So again, it rolls. Okay. Really, any kind of animal that slithers is typically going to use friction. The two examples that I'm giving today are snakes and snails. Snakes use sliding friction to move. They push against the ground, branches, and even just tiny bumps in the ground to move themselves. The friction helps them to move relatively quick, I might add, which helps them stay away from or get away from predators. Snails use friction with their slime. So they produce a layer of slime that helps them move faster and smoother. This is actually kind of cool because the slime can help them stick or slide depending on how hard they're pushing against it or how much friction they're getting. If they reduce the friction, it lets them slide, and if they increase the friction, it can keep them from getting picked up or pulled away, which is really cool. Again, helps them survive. This connects to nanoscience because when objects get super tiny, like in nanoscience, the force of gravity gets so small that the objects experience stiction, which is where the attraction between surfaces is due to the non-bonded interactions between atoms of the object and the surface instead of the object's weight. So gravity goes away and they're relying on friction between the atoms of the object and the surface instead of the weight. Thanks.